Welcome, everyone. It's Monday, October 30th, end of October, and it's chilly here in Canada. We were just talking about, we got Uganda here, a couple of Texans. I don't know, the weather over there is a little cool too. And Dave just came back from Malaysia. So, and it's for life, and it's our community, and it's what we stand for. And today we are going to talk on this Mentor Monday. We're so glad to have our mentor back. Dave is going to tell us how to optimize our business, and we're going to focus on that fast start. So Dave, take it away. We're so excited to have you back. Everybody, big hearts for Dave, please.
Thank you, Claudia. And thank you, everyone, for joining in today, and especially our new guests. Thanks for joining us. Just real quick, a little bit about myself so you know who I am. I am the husband of Gabriella Daughtrey, and Gabby's been involved a lot with the Girl Talk and doing her own Zooms. I'm really proud of her. I've been involved in this industry of networking for 42 years, started in 1981, and went through some bumps in the road, ups and downs, just like anything, in life that you want to be successful at, try to be successful at. We all know the path to success isn't a straight line up. There's some bumps in the road. So in 1998, I actually received a letter from a friend of mine who is a scientist. He's a doctor, a formulator. He'd formulated products all over the world for some of the biggest companies. And I respected him a lot. And I hadn't talked to him for many years. And I had at that time a condition called Crohn's disease. I was suffering from Crohn's. I was diagnosed in 1990 with this digestive disorder. And not knowing much about Crohn's back in 1990, all they would do is put you on drugs, sulfur drugs, prednisone, things like that. And he sent me a letter and a bottle of something called Transfer Factor. And he said, Dave, I really think you should look at this product. I really believe it's something that could help your immune system. And because I trusted this individual so much, and that's Jillian, you made that comment right now about trust. I immediately read the information. Now, this is 1998. There was no Google. Hotmail was just getting started. There was no social media. So when I requested more information from him, it came by way of fax. So I had to go to Kinko's, and if you all remember Kinko's, and get some fax documents, and started reading about this. And this was September of 1998. And the more I read, the more fascinated I became. And it never occurred to me, really, when you think about it, that our immune system has a tremendous responsibility. I mean, a Herculean responsibility to determine, what is considered a friend inside your body and what's considered a foe or an enemy, and make that distinction and then take action. All right. And so I didn't realize that you can actually educate your immune system to identify, recognize, and determine the difference between friend and foe. And if you really think about it, most diseases really affect older people more than younger people. And that's because our immune systems start to lose the ability to recognize. And then if they don't recognize, they can't respond. And that's the second responsibility of your immune system, to not just identify the threat, but respond to it, take action, mount an immune response. And that was the problem with COVID, was that many people, by the time their immune system recognized that this is a foe and not a friend, it was too late. They couldn't mount a strong enough immune response to take action, and eliminate that threat. And so obviously a lot of people were lost because of that. And so our immune systems are so important, because every single cell in your body, every organ in your body depends on that one system, that immune system. And so it has a big responsibility. So when I learned about Transfer Factor in 1998, I thought, first, I need to be taking this product for myself. And I did. all of September, and then up until the 20th of October. And in October of 1998, that's the last time I ever had any symptom or any attack of my Crohn's. And so it's as if I never even had it. It's been, what, 25 years now, since 1998. And I feel very blessed. Eating the things like we just went to Asia, Gabby and I, went to a convention and spent time over there doing For Life events with our team that we have over there, and love the food. I love to be able to eat some of these spicy things and even nuts and things like that. Doesn't bother me at all. I love it. So I love Transfer Factor, and I love our products. Now, it's been 25 years, and here's what I've learned: the importance of who you're involved with when it comes to business and life. My early mentors back in the 80s would tell me, Dave, you are who you associate yourself with. You surround yourself with people that you hope would lift you up, inspire you, make you want to be better. All right. And the other comment they made was that your income will closely match those of the 5 best friends that you have, the people you associate with the most. Your income level is pretty close to theirs. And so that made me want to associate myself with people that always made me want to improve, to grow, and be better. And so that's how it's been in my career of networking. But having joined For Life, I feel so blessed to be around people like David and Bianca Lisenby, our founders. They're conservative people, and that's why we're a debt-free company. In this day and age, debt-free is good. I'm looking at companies that have gone down. Tupperware filed for bankruptcy. Earl Tupper is probably rolling around in his grave. He started that company in 1938. And here, they're filed bankruptcy. Companies in our industry have closed markets. Like Brazil, which I was in Brazil last month for a few weeks. And there's companies that have closed down Brazil. They're closing markets because they're not making money. They can't pay their debt. So we're very blessed to have a debt-free company, a company that's multinational all over the world. You can build your business, products that are unique, exclusive, products that bring value to people's lives. Transfer Factor, that's something that is just so innovative. It's so awesome when people really understand what Transfer Factor does for you. And so I'm just thrilled to be part of a company that bases all the products on science. This is not just stuff that's somebody just made up some lotion or potion. There's a lot of research. And by the way, our company is For Life Research. And that's been my message as I've been traveling around Brazil and Asia, telling everybody that, what does research mean? Well, that word is important. You can rename, you can be reborn, you can redo. It's to do over and over and over. So they research, search, and they challenge science. If you don't challenge science, then you're never going to learn. You're never going to grow. And that's what brings new things to us. And we live in a fascinating age now where we have so much information available to us. I'm a big YouTube nut. In fact, I go to bed at night with the sleep mask on. It's got speakers in the ear, it's little flat speakers. You can't even feel them. And I go to bed at night listening to podcasts. Puts me to sleep, but I get about 15, 20 minutes of good information every night. And it's fascinating the age we live in, what we're learning, everything from microbiome to mitochondria and all these things. But everything comes back to the immune system, your gut. Your immune system begins in your gut. And I know this isn't a training about products, but having just come back from Asia and listening to the testimonies of people that are using our products, it just makes me appreciate so much our company and the fact that we're constantly challenging science. And also having spent some time with Dr. David Vollmer, our chief scientific officer. He was with me in Brazil, and we got to spend a lot of time together talking over lunch and during meetings. And he's more excited now than he has ever been about what For Life is doing with science, with transfer factor science, with the immune system, and some of the other products that deal with anti-aging and things like that. So I'm excited and proud to be part of this company. And frankly, that's why after 25 years, Gabby and I continue to work just as hard today. And I'm not trying to brag or boast, but we have an organization that spans all over the world that does tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars every month. And so why do we continue to work? I'm 63 years old. Well, first of all, purpose. All right. You have to have purpose. And my my people, organization, us, all right, you guys give me purpose. And I thank you for that because, you know, service is important. And I've learned through my career that upline serves the downline. And speaking of that, I want to just throw a kind of a plug here. Upline Pro. Uh, First of year 2024. I'm hoping that the first quarter, I'm not sure if it'll be January, February, we're going to be launching Upline Pro. So you'll see uplinePro.com. And my purpose, my goal, my dream really is to educate as many people as I can how to build a network, how to be a good upline, how to be of service to your people. Upline serves the downline. And if you teach that philosophy, if you educate your people the importance of that, you'll build an organization bigger than you can imagine. But when people think all of a sudden that downline works for the upline, no, 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 it's not that way at all. You know, you want upline to serve the downline, and that's how you grow your business. So Upline Pro, to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what it's going to be, it's going to be a bit like Netflix, where you'll be able to go in there and you'll see a number of videos in different categories. There'll be in English, Spanish, and Portuguese, because I mentioned Brazil, been doing a lot in Brazil lately. And we've got some great Portuguese leaders. And the cool thing about this platform we've got, it's got AI. I can talk English and it'll convert it to Portuguese, Japanese, any language, and it's my voice. It's my voice, me speaking Japanese, imagine. So anyhow, I'm really excited about this platform that we're using. And it's not even in the US, you know, this platform. We found it internationally, and they've been using it in Brazil with great success so far. So anyhow, so there you go. So let's talk now. We're going to jump into how to start your business, how to optimize your business. Um, you know, I tell people, look, if you're going to do this as a business, do it right. Okay. Don't don't just put one toe in the water and say, well, I think I'm just going to kind of give it a try. You can miss out on some great opportunities here. And one being the fast start. Okay. And before I get into the PowerPoint or the PDF and start sharing it with you, just let me explain uh, my pre-4 Life years in the 1980s. I was with a company, and that company actually crashed and burned because of just didn't have the experience from the administrative team, and it didn't have the right culture even. It was just a culture about money, money, money. And yeah, people made some money. It was during the Reagan recession, and people were looking to make money. Unfortunately, to start in that program, it was $5,000. A $5,000 investment just to get started in that program. But I saw people doing it right and left because they were desperate. And I learned that people tend to join this business because of desperation or inspiration. And usually it's desperation and when you make some extra money. Well, if you have a good product, a good program, and good people, then I am very comfortable with somebody starting their business, taking advantage of a program like Fast Start. And it's not a $5,000 investment to get started. There's added benefits. We're talking about $40,250, I believe it is, in benefits that you can earn in extra in your first year. So we're going to get into that. But starting, you know, the correct way is important because this is a monkey see, monkey do business. People will ask you, well, how'd you start? What did you do? So it's very important that you take advantage and not look back and say, oh, I wish I had joined that because I missed out on the extra income I could have had. Now, I'm a platinum. I cannot take advantage of the fast start, although I've done it. I did the fast start already, but I won't get any extra bonuses from it because I'm a platinum. But if you can build your way up to diamond and diamond elite and so forth, there's a lot of extra benefits to be earned. So let's get into it real quick here. I'm going to share with you all. And just so you know, this is all in the app. Everything I'm going to show you is taken from the app. So have, if you don't have the app in your phone, please download the 4 Life Business app and it's easy to recognize. It looks like a molecule, a circle molecule. And you have to have a 4Life ID number. Once you've signed up, you have your ID number and you generate your password during the sign up process. And you can log into that app. In that app, there is a sharing center. There's a media library in the sharing center. Go to that media library and you've got different categories from products, business. We're getting into the business side of things right now. We're going to even talk about the pay plan a little bit today. And so there's some videos in there on the fast start. Okay. And so I encourage you, go there and in the videos, you can even send them to yourself if you want, through email or whatever. That's what I did, to have the full, my computer, the full screen, in a PDF. You can do that as well. Sharing is so simple. I'm telling you guys, we live in an age of communication and information, globalization. Take advantage of it. It's free to send things through WhatsApp and Messenger and to share all over the world. I mean, I remember my long distance phone bill was over $1,000 a month. Back in the day when I was trying to build a network back in the 80s and even the early 90s. So let me share my screen here. One quick second, you guys. Let me make sure I open the right document. Okay. And this should do it. All right. If you would do me a favor, Claudia, I assume that you can all see my screen. Or Jillian, can you see?
Right?
We can, Dave. I see it.
Okay, great. All right. So,
see it.
okay. So, we're going to talk fast start. There's a couple ways to begin your 4Life business. One, you sign up. All right. Very simple to do. You can request a link from your sponsor or the person that's enrolling you in the business. They can send you a link. They can even send you a link with products already in the shopping cart. They can create a favorites list for you and call it Bob's List. You can go back and delete it afterwards, but create Bob's List, send Bob the shopping cart with products you already discussed. All Bob does is enter his personal information and form a payment, whether it's credit card, PayPal, however he wants to pay for it. And that's it, and within 48 hours, generally the product arrives at your door, depending on where you are in the world, of course. And so very simple sign up process. All right. So the first thing is signing up. If you purchase, and some months we do have free sign up. We never know when it's going to be. And I don't know if the company is going to be doing free signups for anything under the 120 life points of product. And just give you an idea what a life point is real quick. There's a life point value for every single item that we have at 4Life. We use life points because that's like our currency. In Japan, they pay for things in yen. In America, it's dollars. In Kenya, it's shillings. So, wherever you are in the world, you're paying in your currency, but the life point value is identical all over the world. It's the same. Our pay plan is seamless. Okay, that's important to know because it doesn't change. So one training, when you're talking to people, oh yeah, Transfer Factor Plus, it's 50 life points, 50 life points for a bottle of Transfer Factor Plus. Now, the price of that bottle might vary $1 or $2, depending on where you are in the world, because there's taxes, importation, and so forth. All right. Here in California, I forget what our tax is, like 8% or something like that. So we pay an added tax in California. It's called sales tax. If you're in Florida, there is no sales tax. So anyhow, that's how the life point works per product. How do you qualify in 4Life? 100 life points per month. How simple can you get? Remember, I was talking about a $5,000 program back in the 80s? It's back in the 80s. All right. And yet, honestly, I was able to build a network that I earned $80,000 in a month back then with the organization I had built. Unfortunately, it ended up crashing because it wasn't my fault. It was the company's fault. And that's why it was so important to me to be around the right people, right company. So we're talking 100 life points to qualify in 4Life. Well, what's that? 2 bottles, 2 bottles of Transfer Factor Plus, or a combination. You can have Energy Go Sticks. You can have, Transfer Factor. This is for Odin, my dog. He takes this every day. I put it in his food. This is your Transfer Factor Classic powder. But you can get Transfer Factor in different delivery systems: liquid and Rio Vita, spray, chewable, capsule, and then it's combined in other products like our ProTF protein. Protein's important. Best protein in the world, actually. And so all these products have Transfer Factor in them, and there's a life point value. Well, your qualification isn't just what you buy, it's also what you might sell. As I mentioned earlier, when you join 4Life, you take the app. That app that you have has a shop. It's called My Shop. You can send your link, My Shop link, to anybody pretty much in any country. Some countries you might not be able to, like North Korea, but any country, you can send a link to someone. They can make a purchase, and because they bought it on your account, your shop, you will get those life points. So let's say that you sold 1 bottle in a month, 1 bottle in a month. Well, that's 50 life points. It's yours. And let's say you bought a bottle. There's 100 life points right there. You're qualified. So to qualify, it is extremely simple in 4Life. All right. Now, what about starting though? That's your monthly qualification. You can start with 100 life points if you want, but I'm encouraging people that I talk to. I just signed somebody up in Mexico. I know, Claudia, you mentioned Mexico. Signed somebody up right before I took off to Asia. Christopher is his name, Christopher Mora. And he bought a 400 life point pack. Why would you buy 400 life points to start? A couple of reasons. One, you have some products in your basket, not a lot, but it's 400 life points worth. So maybe you got some protein, some Energy Go Sticks, maybe some skincare to try that, some Transfer Factor, to use those products, Gold Factor. So you want to try the products, but you have some in your basket as well. So that if you are talking to someone, you can turn that product over. You can give them your product, and when they sign up, have their order shipped to you. You can ship it wherever you want. All right. So you can turn it over. Let's look at the benefit of that now as we get into the right start, or the fast start. I'm sorry, fast start. All right. So again, unlock over $40,000 in additional bonuses when you purchase a complete or professional essentials pack. Now, the fast start, by the way, is something we began last month of September. So it's brand new. And this is going to run all the way through 2024. But for those of you that are signed up, if you've been signed up before September, then you've got today and tomorrow to decide if you want to be in the Fast Start program. Okay. Order a complete or professional essentials pack. All right. That automatically enrolls you in the Fast Start program. Okay. So we have these packs, and you can see those when you go to 4life.com. When you're signing up, you can go and look in the shop and see these packs. They're put together. In these packs, you get a bit better discount on products, and you get a 4Life computer bag. So you can get a computer bag in your shipment as well. Now, in some markets, they don't have that, like over in Africa, they don't have the computer bags, but you do get a discount on some of the products. All right, you get 12 months to maximize the fast start. You sign up, let's say you sign up this month of October. You will have until the end of October. Actually, no, the month you sign up plus 12 more months, so end of November. You have to the end of November of 2024 to maximize the payout. All right. So you'll be in the fast start for a full 12 months, the month you join, and then 12 months after that. All right. Here's the earnings. And we'll get into a little bit how you qualify at each one of these levels. Okay. You become a diamond. You will get paid in the bonus that you receive on the 7th of the following month. So let's say that you join now, and during the month of November, you become a diamond. Well, on December 7th, that's payday. All right. In fact, you'll get a notification on your phone. It's kind of funny. It goes cha-ching, and that's payday, the 7th. You would receive an extra $200. Well, let's go back to the investment, 400 life points. Let's say that investment cost you $500 US dollars. All right. Let's even say it cost you 600 US dollars. All right. Well, there's 200 right there. Okay. Then you get to Diamond Elite. Let's say you do it the same month, because the difference between Diamond and Diamond Elite really isn't that much. And we'll get into it in just a minute. All right. Diamond is 3,000 life points in your entire organization. Okay. 3,000. All right. I've got people doing tens of millions. Okay. So 3,000 life points. And maybe if it took you a year to do that, there's $200 extra. Diamond Elite is 5,000 life points in your organization. Now you get 300 more. It's cumulative. So you got the 200 and the 300, and you can do that in 1 month. So let's say you got to Diamond Elite your first month. You get an extra $500 on top of your earnings. This is extra. Okay. Well, anybody starting a business would look at this and say, oh my gosh, I can certainly become a Diamond Elite in a year if I'm doing anything. I mean, come on, you guys. Most people do it, in 60 to 90 days. They're working the business. All right. But there's $500 right there. Presidential, there's $500 more dollars. Now you're at $1,000 of extra income. Presidential Elite, just to give you an idea, Brazil. I went to Brazil last month. In 4 months, we had one person join back in May. So basically, we're June, July, August, September. All right. In 4 months, they broke 1 bronze, 6 presidentials, and 2 presidential elites in 4-month period. So let's take the one that went to bronze. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't have the fast start program during that time. But let's say he was starting right now. He would have gotten 200 plus 300 plus 500, there's 1,000, plus 750, that's 1,750, plus another 1,000, that's $2,750 extra when he gets paid. But Leandro's his name. He's going for Bronze Elite now. He's trying to do it by the end of November. As a Bronze Elite, he'll now, because he's already bronze, he'll get 2,500. Gets to silver. I have no doubt he'll be silver by convention by next April. He'll get an extra 5,000. So he's going to get 7,500. Get to silver elite. He'll do that for sure before the fast start ends. He'll get an extra 10,000. And if he gets to gold, an extra 20,000. You total that up, $40,250. And I understand that gold, that's a challenge getting to gold. All right. It is a lot of work. But bronze in a year, anyone that's really focused on building the business and they're involved, they stay engaged, they're going to get there. So my attitude is more money. And you got some product to work with. Worst case scenario, you're going to be using the product. All right. But hopefully you do more than that. You share the product. All right. That's why, Jillian, I love your feel good, share good. That's such a great slogan. All right. So now let's talk about builder bonus. We haven't even gotten into that yet. So builder bonus, let's talk about the power of 3. Can you sign up 3 people? Can you do it in a year? I would hope so. All right. 3 people. If you can get those 3 people to join the loyalty program, hopefully you've joined the loyalty program. What's the loyalty program? It simply means that you have selected your products that you want by the 20th day of the month. It has to be before the 20th. Anything after the 20th doesn't qualify as loyalty. And it will tell you to select the day. You can't even select after the 20th. That's the last day you can select. You have pre-selected your products. You can change it with the touch of a button from your phone. You can even cancel it with the touch of a button if you want. If you're on loyalty and you sign up 3 people on loyalty with a minimum of 100 life points, because that's the qualification, remember, 100 life points, then you're going to get a builder bonus. Normally, it's an extra on top of your bonuses. It would be $50. But because you're in the fast start, it's double. So now it's an extra $50. And if you can duplicate your effort and work with your three and help them sign up three people, you would now be a level 2 builder bonus. That's an extra $400 because it's double. Normally it's $200. Well, let's add that up. There's an extra $500 right there from the builder bonus. Okay. So again, there's so many ways for you to earn extra money. And that's not even all of it. You can duplicate yourself in the builder bonus one more time. You can go up to 3. Okay. So you get 3, help them sponsor 3, and help them sponsor 3. If you add that up, and let's say it took you a year, that's a team of 40 people. 40. You're 3, they're 3, that's 9, and they're 3, that's 27. You add that up, 27 plus 9 plus 3 plus you, that's 40. That's it. A team of 40. You know how many hundreds of thousands of people have in our organization, Gabby and I? All right. I understand it's been many years, but we're talking 40. $1,600 extra because it's double. All right. So again, and that's because you joined the Fast Start. So the Fast Start program is well worth it for someone who wants to do the business and is serious about the business. All right. Now let's talk real quick about those that are starting. Let's say they join in the month of November. All right. They join in November. They would have to have decided if they want to be in the Fast Start by the end of December. The company gives you a grace month. Okay. So somebody might join and say, well, I want to try the products first. All right, try the products first. That's fine. But you will lose that 1 month. All right. So let's say by the end of December, you decide to do the Fast Start. All right. Because you joined in November. Okay. You still will have till the end of December of 2024. Okay. To be in, to take advantage of these bonuses. All right. So the Fast Start again is 400 life points. It's one of the essentials pack for the, let me, one thing very important. We're talking new people getting started, brand new people that are just starting. You have a choice. You can purchase an essentials pack, which comes with a bag, computer bag, or you can choose your own 400 life point package, but you won't get the computer bag. All right. Some people want to just pick their own 400 life points, but it must be one purchase of 400 life points or more. Okay. You can't do half and half. Now let's talk about the people that have already been involved in 4Life before September. You've got 2 more days to decide. Because we've been in 4Life, many of us, for years and years and years. So you're going to do the Fast Start or you're not. You have to make a decision. If you're going to do it, you've got till tomorrow night, midnight, to make your one purchase of 400 life points or more to be in the Fast Start program and take advantage of it. Now, you can purchase, and let's talk emerging markets. Kenya, Africa, any emerging market out there. Or what's an emerging market for those of you that are new? It's a market where 4Life does not have a corporate office currently. Kenya is an emerging market. That's basically a market where I began an office with Dr. Ojina over in Kenya. All right. You Kenyans, you can buy 400 LP, anything you want, but it must be one purchase, one ticket of 400 life points, one transfer of 400 life points. And then you are in the Fast Start program. Okay. For the rest of the markets, you do need to buy one of the essential packs. All right. So you have to pick a pack, one of the essential packs of 400 life points or more, and you're in the Fast Start. And that's what I did and what Gabby did. Okay. So there you go. There's the extra money that you can earn in the Fast Start program. Let me scroll to the next slide here. that's basically going through maximizing it by having people that you sign up in the fast start as well. And what this simply means is more volume, obviously. You know, we as human beings, it's interesting. And it's just the nature of the human being to want to always take the path of least resistance and get the most that you can out of it. And I understand that. You know, everybody wants to get the most they can for the least amount of work. Very seldom do you meet someone that says, give me the hardest method, the hardest way to get there, and I'm all for it. But there are some like that. They love a challenge, right? But most people look for the path of least resistance. And that's why they talk 100 life points. Yeah, we're a 100 life point program. It's true. You can qualify for all your bonuses for 100 life points. But let's take it up a notch. Let's say you join loyalty for 125 life points. It's only 25 life points more. What do you get for that extra 25 life points? A free product. The company will give you a free product every month. Number two, you get 15% like frequent flyer miles, but these are frequent life points. 15% will be put into your account every month. I have 1,100 life points in my account right now, and it's almost kind of fun just watching it build up. But I can get 1,100 life points for free at the moment of product. Anytime I want it, it's mine, and it never expires. So again, there's a ton of value by being part of the loyalty program. And if you do 125 as opposed to 100, you get a free product every month. It's a mystery product, but you get a free product every month. Now, what if you focus on bringing people in with the fast start because they say they want to build the business with you? Wouldn't it be sad to have someone start and you didn't tell them about the fast start and they went through that window of the month they join and the grace period? So by the end of the second month, the first after they join, all right, the second month goes by and they didn't even know about fast start and they realize that they can make an extra $40,000. To me, it'd be almost depressing thinking that, you know what, here I'm building this business. I could be putting in my pocket an extra $5,000, $10,000. So please don't discount, don't exclude that in your presentation when you're talking to someone. When you get to the point in your presentation, and I'm going to, by the way, this is going to be added to on my website and on Upline Pro. All the PowerPoints are going to have the fast start in there, so you never forget. All right, but you need to make sure you tell them about the fast start. Give them that option. If they choose not to do that, fine, it's okay. But at least you told them. They're not going to come back and say, "Why didn't you tell me about the fast start? I could have made an extra $1,000 or $5,000." Right? So tell them. Now, if you focus on bringing people in and signing them up with a fast start, yeah, it's 4 times more the money. So you're basically earning 400% more, as you're building the business by maximizing it. All right. So that's basically it. So real quick, this about the existing affiliates. You have again, all right, until the end of October, 2 more days. All right. And you can earn the double builder bonuses as well. All of the benefits of Fast Start, all of them you qualify for as well. All right. And you should get the same 12 months. All right. So get in the Fast Start, get in it and make some extra money. Now, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen and let me ask if there's any questions at all regarding Fast Start. Any questions, raise your hands. If not, I want to get into real quick some of the pay plans showing Diamond and Presidential Diamond, which would give you a goal to get up to make that extra money. Jillian.
Yeah, so just I'm just fielding some questions as you're talking. Now for those that have, say, joined at the end of August, okay, so they are they didn't know about Fast Track, they signed up, so they still only have until November 1st to qualify by buying the pack, just so I'm clear. Okay, all right.
Yep. Okay. That till the end of October 31st.
All right. Okay.
Now also, one thing I need to find out, I'll look into this one because this is a question I actually have. Let's say we've got 2 days left. If somebody buys a 400 LP pack, what about their loyalty order? In other words, I believe if you did it before the 20th, if you bought a 400 pack, it does count as your loyalty order.
Okay.
If you bought it after the 20th, I'm not sure. All right. I will check, but I would assume that that if you're on loyalty, it's already done. We are at the 30th of the month.
I asked, and it doesn't count for your loyalty if you're an existing affiliate, but if it's a new one, then it does for the
That's
next one.
loyalty. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Claudia. Any
Right.
other questions at all regarding Fast Start?
I just, sorry. Can I
No,
just
go
ask-
ahead.
Yeah, no, and on that note though, because there may be some people that maybe have come in, and I'm just throwing it out there because some people are probably thinking it, Dave, and maybe you can help us with this. For those that may come in and want to, oh, well, I don't have the money right now and I wish I'd known about it, like just, or maybe because of their, it's not our fault. Sometimes things happen, right? People just don't run as fast as we like them to. So there's in some cases, some people might want to like open up a separate account, and start over so they can be qualified as of November, as of now as a new affiliate. Now that's the only thing I'm thinking that might happen. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. Well, since you opened that door, I didn't even think
will.
about it, but
Yeah, but I've already got that question. I'm
That's
fielding
okay.
questions. Okay.
That's okay. So let's do a deep dive into this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's true. When you join For Life, as long as you've not signed anybody up yet. So if you join For Life, but you've not sponsored anybody or enrolled anybody yet, you are considered a preferred customer. Why do we do this? It's important to understand why I feel. Our company likes to, we comply and we adhere to all the rules, regulations, everything. One thing that the government, FTC, Federal Trade Commission, one thing they like is they like to look at a company that has a lot of customers. You see, when they see a company with a whole bunch of just distributors and distributors making money from, a network, well, that's what makes them think sometimes, oh, it's a pyramid. We know it's not a pyramid. How long has Amway been around? Shackley been around? Company's been around since the 50s. All right. We know it's not. All right. There's a level you get, like I'm the best example, I think. I don't get paid on the tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars that I do business on the entire thing. There is a certain point where that's the end of it. All right. But the people in my network get paid on that. I've got people in my network making $200,000 a month in my organization. All right. Well, that's more than I'm making right now, close, but that, I got people making more than me. It's fine. I love it. I hope all of you make more than me. All right. The point is it's not a pyramid. So what makes you look really good is showing a healthy customer to distributor ratio. So when people sign up in For Life, you're always a customer. Once you sign somebody up, you then get converted to a distributor and you're going to earn money. Customers don't receive any income. Therefore, a 1096 is not requested. 1096? 1096, I believe it is. 1098. I apologize. You would get a 1099, that's for sure. But the point is this, is that once you convert to distributor, the company at that point will request your social security number or your tax number. If you've noticed, when you sign someone up, it doesn't request it at all because they're a customer. Everyone starts that way. So the point is this, what Jillian was saying is, what if you're a customer right now? You joined in August and you've not signed anybody up. Yeah, you could re-sign up. How does For Life identify all the customers? Email. You have to create a new email. That's basically it. Same name, same address, same phone number, just create a new email. And therefore it would say, oh, new person. What happens to your old account? It just dies off. But Jillian, that's only for people that have not converted to distributor yet. Okay. So for those of you that signed up one person, you signed up in August on one person, I'm sorry. At that point, you're a distributor. And the only thing to do is you have to wait out 6 months to re-sign up. Any distributor has to take time out, and you don't want to do that, obviously. But yes, your customers can rejoin, but they must have a new email. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, it does make sense.
So there you go. Any other questions regarding that? Okay, so let's get in real quick. We've only got a few minutes. I apologize. I've taken a lot of time here. Let's get into real quick some of the qualifications, especially for our brand new people. Let me open up real quick this power or the PDF and make sure. I might go over a little bit, you guys. I'll try to breeze through this as quick as I can. I don't like to go over an hour, but wrong PDF. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Share screen. This should be the right one. Okay. Hopefully you can see my screen again. Again, this comes right out of the app. All right. All I did was I emailed this to myself and opened it up in my email. And here we are. You've got, PowerPoint slides and so forth. All right. So let me close that out. All right. So going through the benefits. All right. Talking to our Kenyans here. I know our Kenyans do a lot of retailing. All right. It's one of the big ways to make some money here. And by the way, we're going to have some very exciting news for you guys over in Africa, starting beginning November. All right. That's going to help you a lot in the retailing market over there. But buy your product and sell it at the retail price and earn an extra income in retailing. All right. Your instant discount. That's another thing that's important. When you buy more than 100 life points in a month. All right. So let's say we're in the month of December and you made a purchase of 400 life points. How many of those life points are over 100? 300 of them. You're going to get a 25% instant discount on anything over 100 life points in a given month. Very important to know. All right. Instant discount on your personal purchases once you hit your 100 life points. It's a 100 life point program. Anything over that is discounted. All right. So there you go right there. It just shows you discount on 200 LP. I think I'm on the right slide here. My Shop. We talked about My Shop. You send a link to somebody, you're going to get 25%. Now, this is very important to understand because you have to do your 100 life points. Let's say you did not do 100 life points. You decided this month I'm not going to do 100 life points myself. I'm going to sell 100 life points. Okay, great. You sent a link to someone in Canada. You sent a link to someone in Mexico, and each of them bought 50 life points. They bought one bottle of transfer factor from your link. There's your 100. You didn't buy anything. You're qualified. You're not going to get any product, but you're qualified. Now, let's say you're on a loyalty program. You're going to do your 100 yourself every month. We want you to be using the products. The point of this of For Life is to benefit using the products. Getting your investment each month, your 100 life points, is in using. So your own personal health, personal wellness, experiencing the products and the value these products bring to your life and your family's life. Like I said, in our family, even Odin, my dog, takes transfer factor every day, right? But once you do your 100 life points, if you're on loyalty, it's going to be done automatically. You will receive 25% commission on anything that anybody buys. So let's say you send a link to someone in Florida. They make a purchase. Let's say they make a 100 life point purchase. You get 25%. All right, 25%. And guess what? It's paid the next day. My son, Ryan, I'm helping him, of course, but he's kind of enjoying it right now because he's like I put the gentleman in Mexico under my son, Ryan, Christopher Mora. And so Ryan, basically, he looks at his account. Dad, I got $100 and something in my account. I said, Ryan, go ahead, transfer it to your bank account. I'm letting him have the money. Right. But yeah, it's paid the next day. So you want to make some quick money, send your links out, have people buy some product from your link, sign somebody up. When you sign somebody up as well, it's paid the next day. We have daily pay. You guys, I grew up in this industry where if you signed up, in the beginning of a month, you had to go through that entire month. And the third week, the 21st of the following month, you get paid on the previous month of your work. You go through over a month and a half with no income. Here it's daily. So yeah, you can make quick money. All right. I don't want to confuse anybody, but just so you know that when you do sell something from your shop, you're going to get 25%. Your sponsor gets 12%, and their sponsor gets 5%. All right. So that's how that works. So let's say that somebody that you sign up, all right, you sign them up and they sell something from my shop. They'll get 25%. You will get 12 because you're their sponsor. And the person above you would get 5. All right. And of course, there's continued payout up above. It continues paying up until the full 58% is paid out. All right. But of course, it becomes less where it's, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, and so forth. All right. The point is, those first 3 levels we're focusing on here because that's kind of where the action is. You sold something on my shop, you're going to get 25%. Your sponsor gets 12, you get 5. If you sign someone up and they sell something from my shop, they get 25, you get 12, your sponsor gets 5. Let's talk about rapid rewards, signing somebody up. You sign them up, you get 25% paid the next day. Your sponsor gets 12 and their sponsor gets 5. Well, let's take the person that you just signed up. If they sign someone up, they'll get 25. You get 12 and your upline gets 5, right? So it's the same thing basically. We went through the fast start. We went through the builder bonus. Okay, here's what I want to focus on now. Let's talk about diamond. One thing I love about the 4Life pay plan, no matter what level you are at, it's a 100 life point program. Even for me, I know programs that the higher you move up, the more the company makes you buy to qualify. Their attitude is, well, you're making more money, so you got to buy more product from us. We don't do that. It's 100. No matter what level you are, stays the same. Now, what you see below that, let me kind of shrink this down a little bit here. Preferred customers or affiliates you personally sign up. When you sign someone up, they're a preferred customer to begin with. They count. They're a sign up. You signed them up. They got an ID, their own 4Life ID number. Well, if you sign up 3, you become a builder. All right. If you sign up 3 and your team does 100 or 1,000 life points, you're a builder elite. Now, the fast start bonuses begin at diamond. Look at diamond. That's where you get your first $200. You do your 100 and you sign up 6 people. And you have to have 3,000 life points on your entire team. Well, what does that mean? In our pay plan, it's your first 3 levels, right? So 3 levels of business. That's you, the people you sign up, they sign up, and they sign up. If you have 3,000 life points within those 3 levels and 6 enrolled and you're in the fast start, you just made an extra $200 in your paycheck. And get this, of the 6 people you sign up with, if 3 of them were on loyalty, you just got an extra $100 because the builder bonus. So you see how all of a sudden the return is coming back very fast. You get to Diamond Elite. What's that? Same thing. You enrolled 6, so you don't have to enroll anybody more. You're 6, just work with your 6 and have 5,000 life points in 3 levels. So you've increased your business by 2,000 life points. Now you get an extra $300. And what if during that time period you helped your 3 people get 3? You're going to get an extra $400 in builder bonus, double builder bonus money. So you just made $500 in fast start money. You made 100 plus 400, another $500 in builder bonus money. There's $1,000. So that's why I tell people, be smart when it comes to business. If you're doing this as a business. If you're doing it just as a customer, I understand completely. But if you're doing it as a business to make money, be smart about it. That's all. Get to presidential. What does that mean? Well, now as you move up in ranks, you must also enroll 2 more people. So that means you've just enrolled 2 more, signed up 2 more people. Now I have 8 people you've enrolled, 10,000 life points in your 3 levels of business. And now you have to start having a bit of structure. All right. Even at Diamond Elite, all right, you have to have a bit of structure. It means you can't be just one-legged. All right. You have to have 2 legs that you're trying to build out with 2 diamonds. You build 2 diamonds. All right. And that's where the leadership comes in. All right. I look at it this way. You get to diamond. If you're doing the business, you're communicating with your people that you've signed up. Ask them, raise your hand, anybody, if you want to become a diamond, I'll work with you. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. All right. So if somebody raises their hand and says, I want to be a diamond, I want to do this business, great. Upline serves the downline, remember? Well, now you're working, you're doing some presentation. They're bringing people to the table. I got names in my phone. I'll invite some people to the table to learn about this. Sponsor, I need you to be on a presentation with me. Can you help me tomorrow or the day after a certain time? Let's do a Zoom. All right. Or better yet, let's do a home meeting. These are neighbors of mine. You're a neighbor of mine. Come to my house. I'll make cookies. All right. Cookies and protein. All right. So, but the point is, if you help your people, all right, you'll build diamonds. Now that you've built 2 diamonds, you're a presidential diamond. Things really start to change then. Now you're going to be getting that extra $500 in fast start money. All right. Certainly you're getting builder bonus money. Now you're getting a pretty decent residual income in your network. Yeah. You're starting to make some money. Get yourself up to bronze. All right. Which is the next level up above. Here you can see bronze. Let me see if I can scroll down here a little. There you go. All right. Now, as a bronze, like Leandro, the gentleman in Brazil that made bronze, it was work. 20,000 life points in 3 levels. Okay. But if you look here, you guys, from bronze and above, if I cover all this right here, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, it doesn't change. Okay. The most you're ever going to have to do in 3 levels is 20,000. I just got back from Malaysia. One of the people we work with, the last meeting I did was with the Quecks, Richard and Nancy Queck. We did that last Tuesday night. And I looked at their organization before I went to do the meeting. I just want to see how they're doing. They're doing over 60,000 life points in 3 levels. In 3 levels. They work as a husband and wife team. Now, I guess it's an okay philosophy to build your 3 levels like that. There's certainly higher percentages of income in 3 levels, but at the same time, build leadership. If I had the choice personally, I would rather be doing 20,000 in 3 levels, but having a line that's doing $1 million, as opposed to me doing 60,000 in 3 levels, and my downline deep is only doing maybe 50,000. All right. So, build leadership is what I'm saying. You'd rather earn 3% of $1 million than 25% of 10,000. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's only 20,000 life points the rest of the way up the pay plan. Doesn't change. Okay. Because we know your focus now is serving your people, building your downline. This business is like a tree. The deeper the roots go, the more solid it is. It's not going to blow over. And that's why I feel so blessed, that over 25 years, Gabby and I and my family, we've built a very solid organization. And that's why we continue to serve our people, because we want our people to do the same. Be successful. Success breeds success. So with that, hopefully you know more about the fast start and you know how to get to diamond. Don't worry about bronze or silver or gold or platinum. That's keeping the end in mind. Yeah, you want to get down there to platinum. We want to build platinums. All right. If you look at what the average income of a platinum is, there's not one platinum in 4Life that makes less than $100,000 a month. All right. Because the platinum bonus alone is $55,000. But for the average person, that's uncomprehendable. For me, my wife and I made platinum in 2006. So it's been what, 17 years? So it's normal. But for someone starting, let's talk about getting to builder, get 3 signed up, and then get to diamond. All right. And then get to diamond elite, and then get to presidential and start getting all this fast start money coming in, getting builder bonus money coming in. All right. And I'll say this and we'll finish. When I joined For Life, it was so much tougher than it is today. We didn't have daily payout. We didn't have an application for your cell phone. All right. We had a paper brochure. In fact, I have some of the brochures in the drawer behind me from when I joined For Life. I need to pull them out one day to show you all. And the telephone was my tool because I didn't have a car when I started, but I was highly motivated. And it was desperation that motivated me. But today, as I mentioned earlier, globalization, it's so simple. It's easy. I don't use the word easy lightly, all right? But it really is today to network. As long as you open your mouth, program your brain, that when the opportunity arises, case in point, I'll share with you right now, Gabby and I, we got to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, walked up to the counter where you get a car, a vehicle. I requested a nice van. Driver pulls up. We get in, really nice guy. His name is Faisal. Well, we've got a 45-minute ride, almost an hour drive up to the resort where the convention was. What do we talk about? I could have sat on my phone, just, doing whatever. Talked about For Life. Told him why we were in Malaysia. I said, we're staying at the Sunway Resort Convention Center. We've got a convention. He goes, oh, convention for what? I'm glad you asked. There we go. I presented. Well, he was interested. We exchanged information. After that convention, Gabby and I flew to Penang. We had to go to the airport in the center of the city. They have a small airport, a 1-hour flight to Penang. I messaged Faisal, can you pick us up to take us to the airport? I could use your services. Yeah, I'll be there to pick you up, get you to the airport on time. Faisal picks us up. So now I'm using his service. We're talking more about For Life. He starts asking me questions about networking, about the product. Well, we're in Penang the following day. Faisal, we're flying back tomorrow back to KL, Kuala Lumpur. Can you pick us up and take us to Le Meridian at KL Central? Yeah, I'll pick you up. So, and just to show you guys, just for fun, guess who that is? That's Faisal. All right, that's the driver. So, you guys, networking is simply being aware. It's understanding your job description. If you've ever had a job before, or work or career, you knew your job description. My job description is simply to expose people, share this with them. I don't force anybody. I don't beg anybody, but I've gotten pretty good with the numbers, finding people that are interested. Those that are interested, you work with them. If they're not, let's be friends. Another day. When the day comes and you're ready, I'm ready. I'm always ready. Right? My door is always open. I never close my door. I'm here. I keep going. I keep growing. Right? Well, guess what's going to happen? And we'll finish with this. We live right now in interesting times. We've got wars going on. We've got financial crisis going on. All I hear now from the experts is we're heading into a depression. Right? Interest rates going up. Guess what that does? Remember we talked about path of least resistance? All of a sudden, people are forced to find ways to make more money. They're forced, if they have a variable interest rate on their mortgage and it's going up, they're forced to figure out how to go make more money. We have a solution. We have an option for them to help them make more money. And it's in an industry that's a multi-trillion-dollar industry with life-changing products. It's really simple, but you have to have the desire. So I just look for people who have a desire. It's that simple. So having said that, I hope everybody got something out of this today with the Fast Start program and how to get to Diamond, Diamond Elite, and Presidential, all right, to get that extra cash in your pocket. So with that, Claudia, I will pass it back to you Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. And let's keep going. Let's keep growing.
Thank you, Dave. That was amazing. And yes, we're past 10 minutes, but I'm just going to take one more minute of your time. We have lots of things going on this week, and it's going to be incredible. First one, Health Talk tomorrow. You can't miss that one because it's easing depression. This is hosted by the Kenya team. Dr. Gina will be leading this one, and it's really good. Now, you have to be, we don't normally put Dr. Regina's talks because of, just want to make sure that we enjoy them live. So make sure you get there and get on time because it gets filled up, even though his room now fits a lot of people. It used to be 100 and then it would top. Now, we have room for everyone. So make sure that easing depression, because this is the epidemic that we are living right now. Now, in the evening, I'm sorry, Kenya, I know you won't be able to be with us, or Europe, but in the evening, we're having our team party. And why is this important? We are actually launching our mission and vision for the English speaking team. We used to call it Awakening America, and we used to call it, actually, they used to only call it USA, Awakening USA. Then the Canadians came, but now we got lots of people from everywhere. So we have, as a team, decided to go English speaking team. That's what it's called now. So we have lots of things that we want to launch. Dave and Gabby are going to be there. Obviously, it's a party. So we want to also make it light, but we are sharing lots of things that are coming as an English speaking team. And we want to be the fastest growing English speaking team and for life as a community, because there's a lot of teams here. Most of them, if not all, are under Dave, but we are many, many, many teams from different legs, from different lines. But again, Dave being our grandpa and Gabby. So Dave and Gabby are hosting visitor. And on Wednesday, sorry, I missed one. My girl talk with Gabby and Jillian tonight, and we have Ellen who is here tonight. So that's why I said we're gonna actually put maybe that girl talk on Dave's calendar too, Gabby, so Jillian, so we can have that link.
Yeah.
So tonight we have the girl talk. Tomorrow we have the health talk. Then we have the party, and then talk with Dr. Ronnie, followed by the business opportunity, which again, Dave is going to be hosting that. So I can't even, say anymore. You'll get confused. Follow the calendar. JT, put that calendar for me there on the chat. It's going to be a good one. Thursday morning is also, again, I got to confirm if Dave is doing that, where we have a business opportunity again. Thank you to all of our guests. We had lots of them today, and we also want to honor Dr. Ronnie on her first Mentor Monday, Dave. So Dr. Ronnie, thank you for being here. That's lots of numbers for Dr. Ronnie, but you can always go to Dave and Gabby for any explanation, Dr. Ronnie. So we also want to say hello to Ellen again, who is the speaker tonight. Don't miss that. We want to say hi to our new guest from Uganda, Adonis, and Sherry from Texas, who had to leave, but she was also new. If there are any other brand new people that have never been here, please talk to the person that shared this with you. I know Ingrid had the gentleman from Mexico on the phone on her tablet. So we had somebody, so that was great too. Ingrid, if he's still listening, I'm glad that he was there through the phone, through the tablet that she posted. So make sure that you get this information to someone and get it fast, because like I said to the gentleman in Mexico, $42,000, I bet you that it doesn't matter what job you're in. Jillian and I had a really good high paying job, and earning $40,000, they offered it, but it was like we had to sweat tears for a bonus like that. So if you're in a job where they pay you $40,000 as a bonus for a year, congratulations to you. You're probably a CEO or a high VP somewhere. But if you are more on a regular job, and I don't think $40,000 are right now on the table from your company, but you have them with this new opportunity. So Dave, thank you for explaining that. Dr. Gina, our bronze from Kenya, also thank you for being here. And thank you to everybody. Betty, thank you for joining us as well. And I don't think I had anybody else new or I did have a few names, but who do we have here? Anybody else? Okay, perfect. That's all for tonight. That's all for today and for tonight for Kenya. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me take off those mics so you guys can greet. And
all right, everybody, keep going, keep growing. All right. Set
Thank
your
you,
goals.
Dave.
Get out
Thanks,
there. Start
Dave.
sharing. All right.
Thanks,
Love you
Claudia.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye, guys.
Dave. Thank you,
Bye-bye, everyone.
Claudia.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Welcome back, Dave.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Dave. Yes, that's good. Welcome back, Gabby. Gabby's there too,
Yeah.
but Gabby and I
Oh,
have a training in Spanish for the Spanish-speaking team later on today.
okay.
So
Hi,
thank you.
Gabby. Welcome back too. Thank you.
you.